On.
All right.
Did you really had to do that though?
What's up, New Game in Order? We back like a juggernaut, bitch. This is Alex, Lexus, Nelson, Chris, and Brother Shinwar. Where'd Nuke go?
I'm sitting right here.
Oh shoot, I don't see him on my screen, but it's all
Cause you
gravy.
blind.
What?
Oh my god. You know
God
what?
damn it!
What the heck?
I'm so many levels of done right now. I can't even.
You know what? On my Skype, you know what? Anyway.
Yeah, but we see the same Skype, Alex.
No, I can only see you on your knees and Shinwar. I hear Noop, but I don't see him.
Noop is right there.
You know, I'm gonna take a screenshot. But anyway, New Game in Order. We back like a juggernaut, bitch.
I'm gonna take a meme shot.
Yo.
Unbelievable.
Unibeam.
Today is the 19th,
Yep.
2015, coming at you. Those who joined us last week, you know, my computer is shit, but the audio was perfect. And, you know, we still got some good viewership. So thank you to Slinky Jim, who was actually participating on the chat and whatnot. But going around the table, introductions, Brother Noop, opening remarks.
This is Noob 1949. I don't know where he gets Brother Noob from. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. I just picked up Dragon.
You just picked up Dragon and
the team has it, and they love it, and I've been here. I'm using my Xbox mic. Ain't nothing else I can do about that. Hello?
Oh no.
All right, go ahead.
You're good. So he was introducing that you got the game.
Oh, yeah, the game. I'm
What the heck?
running around with my character. What is wrong? What?
No, that go.
Oh my gosh. So it's gonna be one of those nights.
No. We got some
Alright,
good
anyway, I
stuff.
just got Dragon Ball Xenoverse because the crew has it and everyone's loving it, so I'm looking forward to that. Got some. I still have a giveaway happening this month for the NGO page and for my own personal page. So basically 2 giveaways. So you have 2 chances to win. It's gonna be a mystery prize. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it'll be something universal that you'll be able to use for something that you might want.
A hand job?
Dang! Oh shit! It is universal. I can't front. So
Yeah, no, Noob set himself up for that one.
Yeah, you have to redeem your prize in Nevada, way outside Las Vegas, where that kind of thing is legal.
Yo,
Unbelievable.
this guy.
All right, but moving on. Shinwar, opening remarks.
Yo, it is, what's today, Thursday?
The 19th.
The 19th. We're expecting a snowstorm tomorrow. Just sitting here watching the Killer Instinct stream with a Cinco. She looks alright. That's all I got.
All right, on your knees, opening comments.
Let me see. ESO went buy to play this week, so if you have a PC, you want to check it out, you just had to put down your $60 or whatever discount you can find it at, and no more subscription fee, so go ahead and check it out.
Awesome. And Nelson, any opening comments?
Welcome to
Did
the
he just say his own self?
What you say?
He said a computer game that he mentioned.
No, on your. Oh, I thought he said.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online went buy to play this week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, let me ask you: did they reimburse those who were paying before?
No.
Wrong answer. But Nelson, continue.
What are you talking about,
I won't
Alex? You don't play those
reimburse
kind of
either.
games anyway.
I know, but it's not.
YouTube broke.
Wow.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will end up murdered by next week's podcast, so if I'm not on, look at Alex.
You see, it messed me up. All right, go ahead, Nelson.
Welcome everybody. I am back on the podcast. Last week I had a lot of work-related and personal issues, so I am able to appear this week, thank God. And hopefully we have a good show today. And shout-outs to Playboy. He's in San Antonio, Texas right now.
All right, is Slinky Jim on today?
I don't see his name yet.
All right, he should be showing up soon. But I want to make sure that I plug Full Screen. They had shown me a lot of support with the Nintendo video on the Nintendo NX. So thank you guys. They're going to be hashtagging full screen fam to get more viewership. So
You
thank
got
you.
a website, Alex?
Yes, I'll be sending that to you guys. I guess during intermissions and whatnot. But without further ado, let's get started. Today you're gonna get a different variety of topics. There'll be a comic book topic that me and Shinwara will probably go back and forth over.
Oh, is this about a certain episode 41 or issue 41?
Yeah, but
Okay, that's why I said it that way.
Okay.
And Dragon Ball Xenoverse has a glitch. Go ahead.
all right. So first topic, new gaming order. Hideo Kojima and Konami Splitsville. What the hell happened? I mean, I know free play mode had sent something while we were already staging for this podcast, but Kojima to leave Konami after all this time, after the Phantom Pain is done, they do their development, their press, and all that. Now, they're not talking about it. IGN had already covered the news, but what could have been so bad that like this powerhouse combination broke up? Now, before we went live, I know we had some theories, so now we're gonna go live with it. But here's my thing: Metal Gear is done. Metal Gear is done. Some of the team members with Kojima Productions, they're so burned by what happened with Konami that they're like, I don't see a working relationship with that company again. Like, what the hell happened? To me, this is the end of an era. And to reduce Kojima to just a simple contractor and all his team members as contractors for everything that team has done for Konami, for this to happen is just blasphemous. So I'm just going to go around the table. Brother Noob, what are your thoughts on... Oh, my bad. Smart Brother. What are your thoughts? My bad. Noob, what are your thoughts on Kojima?
My bad.
What are your thoughts on Kojima parting ways with Konami? They're pulling all the logos and all Kojima Productions and Fox team, and they're pulling all of that off of all the pictures and everything. How is this going to adversely affect the franchise Metal Gear?
Metal Gear will be fine. Konami, I don't know what else you're doing besides Metal Gear to keep your name out there and to stay relevant. It is a shame. It was a long-standing relationship. Clearly, it came down to something, but like with all business, you gotta have that paperwork in place, I don't see how they're able to do this to him, unless he ain't have that paperwork. Sometimes you get those business relationships, you get too comfortable, they caught him slipping.
Mm-hmm.
It happens, but that's a shame, I mean, this may be the last Metal Gear. If y'all have not played any of the past games, I suggest getting emulators or whatever you can, any HD collections. All that stuff is probably going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
It's like them $400 games we was talking about the other day.
You know what? Don't forget to bring that up in PSAs. That's ridiculous, man. Some of the prices. Unbelievable. Yeah. But, Noob, did you finish making your point on that one?
Yeah, I'm done, man.
All right. This is the same thing that happened to Inafune-san with Capcom. After all he did with Mega Man, and then all of a sudden he's gone from the company, and Capcom still owns the Mega Man IP. Konami still owns Metal Gear. You know what I mean? They'll get another studio to develop or whatnot, but man, look at how loyalty is rewarded. Inafune-san and now Kojima. That's messed up. Really messed up. But Shinwar, what are your thoughts on? I know you're not like a Metal Gear player, but just the whole thing with how this just developed today. Hello, Shinwar?
Shin.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, apparently he didn't hear about it. So, Shinwar, just a quick recap. We know that you don't play Metal Gear Solid too much, but what do you think about the premise of Konami?
Kojima?
About randomly Konami doing that whole sudden leave and disbanding with the company.
Yeah, when Mugen Ketsuke actually mentioned it, I immediately thought about Ikatagi.
And Inafune when you were gone, like from Capcom. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I think he should be able to take his property with him and go, but they got him. They got him. They see it. You're not taking this, my brother. You got to go, and they kept his stuff. So, I mean, it is also kind of messed up that when they release the future games, like, you won't see Kojima's name added to anything, and I think that's messed up because it takes away from the legacy. Yeah. Just like Inafune and was that Mega Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, yo, like the company.
These people help build.
Yeah.
You know, look at how loyalty is rewarded, man. That is just foul on many levels.
Yeah,
These hoes ain't loyal. Hello.
But you know what? You see, it goes to show you that these companies. Look at Seth Killian. He took so much heat. He was the heat shield for Capcom when all the negativity, like, oh, don't do this, hey, blame Seth Killian. I was one of those people, and I feel bad for what I did. You know, I'm like, oh, Seth Killian don't know what he's doing, and whatever. You know, it wasn't him. It was the higher ups. You know, who are out of touch.
You definitely led that charge against Mr. Killian.
But I love that man. You know what I mean? When we met him at Comic-Con, down to earth. You know, good peoples. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he's a good guy.
And it's just wow. You know, look what they do to people who. It's like they're stepping on the backs of these people, like Xerxes was doing in 300. And then look, they just, you know, cast you aside. It's messed up. You know. But Shinwar, did you finish making your point?
Yeah, no, that was it. I just think it's he should have been allowed to take his property with him. But you know, we know how these industry businesses are. So yeah, they got him.
All right. On your knees, your thoughts.
Yeah. So the noob's point about what Konami is doing, I'm looking on GameFAQs. The only major release I see for 2015 is Metal Gear Solid 5. There's a PSP release for Yu-Gi-Oh!, a couple Wii U releases, and this Pro Yaku Spirits 2015, whatever the hell that is. But otherwise, Konami has nothing going on if this list is accurate.
And also, they have Silent Hills to be released.
To be determined, so who the hell knows when that's happening. But in regards to this, they scorched earth him, man. I was watching that video you put up, Alex, and they disappeared him from the records.
That's messed up.
Yeah, they hit him with the Chris Benoit, pretty much. No, for real.
That's exactly what they did. They disappeared him. If he was still not working there, they would completely remove him from the records. So you got to wonder what the hell he did.
But Chris, in the video, it was like, remember they were saying they were cutting their internet access and restricting them, putting.
My guess would be. There was a dispute where they wanted it in the direction that they want to take the Metal Gear series, or possibly Konami's hurting more than they realize, and Kojima may have made an offer to buy the series off of them, because I'm sure he has enough money to buy it or at least license it. Because if Konami does go belly up, that's that would open up for him to buy it or someone else to buy the IP. But that's just speculation because I don't know their financial standing. I didn't get a chance to do that research.
We knew Capcoms.
Yeah, Konami is very guarded. Like you don't really hear.
Well, is it publicly traded?
I don't know, and I won't act like I know, but I will find out.
Yeah, if it's publicly traded, their data's out there. But yeah, some shit went on between Kojima and the heads at Konami. Something nasty went down. They probably would have fired him already if they didn't need him to finish up Metal Gear Solid 5 and the fact that he's under contract. Yeah. So something nasty happened. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. But yeah, something big must have went down between them.
Yeah, and to reduce his status from permanent employee to a simple contractor, to him and his team.
Yeah,
that's messed up. That is so messed up.
To go to your point, Alex, they're holding him in the crypto crawl space until they can completely Chris Benoit him in January next year.
Man, now here's my thing. Now, Metal Gear Rising 2, it had been somewhat confirmed, and Kojima and the Fox team, they did like the cutscenes and the directing and the writing of the story. Now with them gone, how is that going to affect Platinum Games making this?
Well, if they own the rights, they're still going to do their own thing. But I'll find it hilarious that Kojima releases a new game called Solid Reptile,
or a Hard Reptile or something. But
or not so Metal Gear. Or not some metal cog or something.
But you know what? They'll end up getting sued because now it looks like it's bitterness going on between his former, umbrella or his house and him. And you know what? I think also too, Kojima has been with Konami for so long, the higher ups might have changed, and their vision for Metal Gear may have been different than outgoing people. Who knows? But yeah, there was definitely some striking of the match, and the fire got lit. But Nelson, your thoughts to bring this segment to an end?
Okay, just to answer your question, Chris, from NYC Playboy 78, Konami is publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, so their information is out there.
All right, I'll look that up now.
Yeah. Also, to back up on several of you guys' answers and stuff. It's already been said that Konami and Kojima will still be working in Metal Gear Solid related things in the future. So that is not dead. In-house, otherwise, he is no longer a permanent employee of Konami Entertainment. He is now a contractor due to some big corporate changes within the actual company to tie into the times that every other company is doing now, such as the whole updating themselves so they can release the game faster, go into the whole fix later, do half-ass now kind of shit,
unbelievable
stuff like that.
That could be it too. That could be the direction.
So they're updating their their corporate
hierarchy.
scale, right? They're updating their corporate scale, so they're getting up to date with everyone because they were still behind. They were still considered one of the unique companies that will take its time to finish its product and release it
and do a AAA title,
right? So now that might not be the case no more. And apparently Kojima and some of the other employees from Metal Gear Solid 5 are upset about this because this was random. This was like, boom. But Kojima did mention this is his last Metal Gear Solid game regardless if he was leaving the company or not. This was his last one that he will actually work on. There will be other people taking over to keep the Metal Gear franchise going however they want, of whatever in the bitter future. And as like, not as a joke, but a couple of fans mentioned like the what if possibility. If Kojima does leave with the team that he has of Kojima Productions, they might make a company called Outer Heaven.
That'd be hot, bro. That'd be awesome. I would love to see that. But they don't have Metal Gear as their, But I mean, we'll see.
But we'll definitely see. And he said, Playboy said that the net income is $37,000 as of March 2014 for the company. I guess for the stock market.
I'm looking at some numbers here. It's not in a good format for me to read. I'd have to do some digging, but they're only down 6 cents today. When did this news hit?
Today.
Today, actually.
Do you know what time?
No, not really.
If it was after 4:30, trading would have stopped.
Now, here's my thing. Overall, like, you see, Nelson made a good point, and I think Noop and Shinwar will agree. We are now in an era where AAA titles aren't really appreciated anymore. They want to push these games out super fast, and fix it later. And Konami has never been known to put out, like, anything
broken titles.
Because, like, the only disappointment was Lords of Shadow 2 and that stupid ending. Like, what the hell?
That game had a glitch too, where I was trying to get a side quest done before I played the last mission.
Yeah.
And when I went to a certain spot in the game, it would black out and freeze.
Yeah, the PC one was like that too. Like Mercury.
Kind of like Ninja Gaiden too.
Yeah. Bless you, Nelson.
Thank you.
But the thing with this is like Konami has always put out quality. I mean, the first Lords of Shadow was like a damn epic Lord of the Rings meets Castlevania. It was on a dynamic scale. And now for Konami to be reconfiguring itself to do rapid, development and deployment of these games at the cost of quality, Nelson, Shinwar, and NGO staff, it's sad that we are going to really have to transition because quality games will go away. And thank God Quantum Break is coming out because that looks like
that game looks good.
Yeah, I mean a AAA title, like you don't rush. You can't rush that. Unbelievable. But games like Lost Odyssey, like the cutscenes and how that's put together, like that's a dying craft. And you know what? The gamers of today are really missing out. But then again, it's the microwave society, as Shinwar and Noop said. Like they want that quick turnaround. They can't stay on something for too long. You know what I mean? And the short attention span is just sickening. You know, but. That's all I got on this. Anybody want to, any alibis before we get ready for the
alibi?
Well, I just hope that Kojima makes the right decision move for himself and for the people who do follow in his footsteps after Metal Gear Solid 5 is released on September 1st, the day before my birthday. Yeah. And hopefully Konami doesn't make a dumb move, since you guys did remove his name and his company's rights out of every fan of Metal Gear Solid 5 and other future games.
But yet they're gonna work on future Metal Gear related stuff. But you're removing his branding from everything
because
that he worked on.
That he's considered a contract now, so that was the given reason for them to actually do that, since he's not an actual resident employee of the company no more.
Wrong answer. Because if I am as an artist, I made something, right, and I put my signature on there, and because I'm not, making art for you anymore, you're gonna take off something that's indicating that I made it. That's wrong. I don't agree with that.
He can fight for it, but I don't know how far he's
going
to take
it. He would lose. He would lose. Look what happened with Gears of War, Cliff Brzezinski, and Epic and all that. Microsoft took Halo, took Gears of War, and no matter what they did for those franchises,
they got him.
Indeed, they got him good.
Shut up.
But that's sad. I mean, since the MSX, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation with the Solid series, all the way up to now, to see an end of an era like that, that's very, very sad. And it's business. It's business. I don't know what else to say on it. But that's all I got. Anybody?
Nope.
All right, shout out to NYC Playboy for checking us out as always.
Also, Micah Hurdle's in the chat. He said hello like some time ago.
Oh,
what up, Mike?
What you got in your crib, Mike? What's going on? So yeah, that's his thing for Salty Gamers. But make sure you check out Salty Gamers whenever he does Late Night with Akuma. It's always a interesting thing. He does great breakdown videos and training sessions, so check him out. All right, so for our YouTube people, we're going into intermission. Make sure you check out the rest of our topics. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Full Screen, newgamingorder.com, where we hub all our information. And, we'll see you on the next segment. For those of you checking us out live, hang tight. You'll get to see all the extra stuff on the raw cut of this podcast, all right? So, we out like the Juggernaut. We'll be back for the next segment. Peace.